Boop. And boop. That's not going to cast me too much in shadow. Come on Twitch. You should be live now. Dashboard, no one's on the dashboard. Oh, I lost this other one. Oh, well, that's a shame. 16, yeah, 17. Okay, that's being like it's working okay. Wow, dusty. It's gone too strong. The music's barely in the background. Okay. Let me kill the music, guys. Boom. and welcome into my live stream, my first ever live stream, especially on my YouTube channel. Actually, I think it might be my second one on my YouTube channel. Oh yeah, hello YouTube, hello Twitch. I'm casting at the same time to both channels. Hopefully I'm not in any sort of violation doing this. It's really weird actually seeing all my three screens being used in one for live stream, eh? Right, it's going to be a bit of noise because I've had to close my window, so I'm going to have to turn my aircon unit on. So excuse the noise in the background, okay? Don't know if there's anybody here. Apparently there's 2 in Twitch and 2 on my YouTube. Well, hello there people. Hoping everyone can hear me okay. My sound levels look good to me, but I really won't know until somebody tells me yes or no. I don't think there's any delay. Well, there's a small delay, but it shouldn't be too bad. I'm pretty much in real time. Right, in front of me, right here, I built this machine. This is my sister's old PC. You can see it's a little dusty. I think I built this about 5 years ago. This is an upgrade to an old one she had before that, which was 10 years old. She no longer needs it, bought herself a laptop. It's been sitting in the corner of my room now for nearly a year. I think it's about time it got dismantled. You can see here she's still using, this is how old this machine is. No HDMI, still using VGA. Yeah, this monitor will be put in a box and stored away. I'll just drop that down. As for this machine, I can't remember what the specs are. I'll work it out as I go along. But I know it's an AMD machine. Which AMD I couldn't tell off the top of my head. Just give me a moment, I will tell you. I think it's a socket FM2, an A4 6320 I do believe is what is in there. Could be that one, or it could be, that's not that. Well, I'll put it anyway. I have a box full of CPUs here. Literally have a box full of CPUs and bits and pieces, so it could be any one of those in there. Well, no, it's not the Intels, so ignore them. Right, so let's get on then. I'll be using my Parkside. There's a review of this up on my channel. Links will be in the description. For YouTube only, links will be in the description. But yeah. Okay. Just going to make short work of this. I have somewhere here. This is just a box of odd screws and parts that I use when I'm taking machines apart. I also need my wire cutters, which I didn't get out. One moment. did some cable management on this. Admittedly, it wasn't very good at the time. I've gotten better over the years. Another one. They're all free. They don't matter because that's front panel. I'm going to do this the best I can. The shots aren't going to be the greatest. I've only got two cameras. One is a webcam, which is to YouTube. I've got my Sony Handycam, which is to Twitch. I have no free camera at all. I'm sorry to say. Why is that camera on? I have an issue. For some reason. Oh, wrong camera. Sorry about that. That one, that's the one I want rid of. There we go. Sorry about that. So it's my first time sort of doing this. The last one I did, I built. What did I build? I think I built an AMD machine I gave away. Was the last one I done. So yeah. Unfortunately, I'm going to be getting in the way of the camera as little as possible while I just cut cable ties and things right now. But this is pretty much going to be disassembled in about, I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes. I reckon it'll take me to do this. If that long. As you can see, there's a Corsair CX500M, fully modular power supply, actually semi-modular power supply. That was the one for the CD drive and the SSD. This one is for, that was an easy takedown. On the front there's temperature sensors. That's what all this is. This is temperature sensors on the that run throughout. You can see here there's one that runs out to behind the CPU, there's one that runs down onto, for some reason, down onto the SSD, which is not needed in this machine because they don't really get that hot. That's a card reader. Obviously all these are all the front port umbilicals, power switch, LEDs, things like that. There's a 24 pin and a 6 pin, or it might only be a 4 pin on this actually. I'm not really too sure. Right. Rear fan. I think it might only be a 4 pin on this board. It's that old. Yep, it's only a 4 pin. We remove the temperature sensor and we remove the other temperature sensor, which comes up through here. That's all the sensors and stuff for temperature probes. You can all tuck up there. This fan here was never connected because it made too much noise. It's only a little 80 centimetre thing. Cut that off. Pull them out the back. Let's get this out of the way. power supply removed. It's quick and painless while I'm around here. Can't get to that one, I'll use a manual on that one. All fine threads which go into, good question, that one. Why are there coarse threads in there then? Okay, there's coarse threads in my fine threads. It should be over there. Right. No, still only 2 people watching. Oh, it's better than nobody. 2 people is better than nobody. I won't be saying much because, you know, I want to get on and get this done. There's some places where I can't use my drill, my electric screwdriver, because I just haven't got the reach. There are also places where I can. Well, looks like I have a Crucial MX100 in here. Nice, a fairly old drive. Should have turned this on first really, because it does actually still work. There's nothing wrong with the machine. Just a little on the old side. I shall pile up the parts on here. There's that. Oh, forgot to take out the card reader. Oh. Oopsie daisy. Good job, it's a solid state drive. Is a 256 gigabyte Crucial M100, MX100. Just pop that in there. Just a generic card reader, nothing special. Right, only thing I have left to come over here now is the rear fan, which I can take out, and the motherboard. Don't remember putting any fans up front. I'll have a look, but I don't remember putting any fans up front. And that was just a cheapie. I think it's a blue LED fan. It's nothing special. For this bit, I'm going to have to lay the board down, the case down. You're not going to see much on this bit. Sorry about that. Like I said, this is going to be over in a few seconds anyway, so. Oops-a daisy. I think that's supposed to come off. That is a Vengeance Pro Series 1866, 16 gigabytes of 2 8 gig sticks. I really need my extension. Let me grab my extension. I have one. Oh, dear Jesus. I know I have one. Okay, I obviously don't have one. Where's that gone then? 'Cause I did have an extension piece for that drill. That's obviously gone walking. Gold in it. There it is. I knew I had an extension somewhere. Cordless screwdriver is great for taking things apart. I wouldn't recommend it for putting it back together. Yeah. Come on, there we go. Wait, one motherboard with its box. That case is now technically dismantled. I'll find all the covers for it in a minute. They're all around somewhere. So now let's have a look to see what processor I did put in this thing. Oh, it's got gold paste on there. Don't tell me I have no... Wah, wah, wah. I have no tissues up here. I will be back in a minute. Please stand by. Okay. Handy timing air freshener. Let's have a look, see what we got in here. I am wrong, it's an A4 6300, which will make it the 60. Ooh, is that the FS? Ooh. I did say 6320, didn't I? Because I have an FX 6300. That's AM3, so it can't be that one. It's got to be this one then. which has a processor in here as well, which is an Athlon 4200. Okay, where's that come from? I don't have any Athlon boards. Okay, that's it. That is basically it. That was basically a test stream for me now. Oh god, there's another CPU in here as well. What's that one? That's an Intel. That is a Pentium 4. 2.93 gigahertz. Well, that's going back a bit. I definitely don't have any of them boards. Although I do have a couple of Q6600s that I'm planning on building a retro machine with. So I can play some old school, the original Warcraft that was on DOS. There's a few other games that were out there that I want to play, but I need to build a machine to do so. Because the newest Windows 10 machines, they basically run on like 95, 98 XP. I need those machines. Okay, I don't know what I'm going to do with this CPU then. I think all the others have got their CPUs in them. Oh, this one's in a state. I didn't clean the thermal paste off that one. So while I've got you live, I may as well go through what I've got. Is this the FX? Yep, that's the FS663. So that one's in there. This one's in here as well. This is FM2 as well. This is a A8 6750K. Got a hefty cooler on it. That's not the cooler for it. That's a 10 compute cores, 4 CPU and 6 GPU cores. That is a G4400. It's an i6700. I have to put it in here then for now. No, that's got a CPU in there as well. What's in there? That's an Intel Core i5 4430, but it's not. It's actually an 8700K, which is what is in the current machine. I have a RAM door. So I actually have nowhere to put this CPU. That's not good. I'm going to have to leave it in the board for now then. It's not a problem. At least I know it's safe. pretty much it. That machine is disassembled. Like I said, I have the parts for it somewhere. I couldn't tell you where they all are. Crikey. Let's have a look in this box. They may be in this box. Or not. Fans. Well, there's the other fan that matches that one. Both the fans look. No, I only have one. Just a bag I have of all the spare modular cables that I ever need. I never really keep them with the power supplies. Not the used power supplies anyway. So it literally contains every fan, every power cord I'll ever need in that box. This box, I said, contains all the CPUs, all the spare RAM I'm not using, all 32 gigs of it. So you have 32 gigs of that Vengeance RAM. All this nonsense about, oh, I've got to keep it in boxes and stuff. No, I don't. I just throw it around. It all works fine. It's DDR2 anyway, so who releases that these days? Some more thermal paste. There's a stick of DDR3. I think that's. I've got in here. Yep, that's DDR3 as well. That's DDR4. 4 gigabytes of DDR3. 4 gigabytes of DDR3. Yep. So unfortunately, most of the spare boards I have now actually take DDR3. I only have 2 boards that are DDR4. It's obviously the one I'm using and the 6700K. Bit of jumper cables, more jumper cables, splitters, sorry, fan splitters they are. And that's a 5-way fan splitter. Never really used it. Water mounting kit. Basically, oh, I didn't put the forgot to put the SATA cables away. Yep, that is basically it. As for this one, I don't know where I'm going to put that. That'll be fine. side panels back on that case. That was a, oh, I'm saying that's a complete disassemble. Don't know if any of you else noticed. I forgot to take out the IO shield. Right there, look. Thankfully you guys can't, oh, one of the cameras can see in that corner, just off over here. It's my spares cupboard. But this machine's going to spend the rest, well, I don't know what I'm going to do with it, to be honest. It's quite an old one. Needs a good clean. This may make an appearance in a future stream when I just do one of them silly board kind of builds where I just build a PC out of spare parts. You know I have the spare parts, you've just seen me take it apart. I also have lots of spare parts. I have a cupboard full of spare parts. So there we go. Anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for being here. And I hope to catch you again in another stream very soon. This is VidEcho1 for those of you watching on Facebook. Facebook? Even? Sorry. This is VidEcho1 for those of you watching on YouTube. I'll say goodbye to you now.